Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of Milan Coast to Coast, well, Happy New Year, everybody. The Allegri effect is still going on. It's a new year, but the same outcome. Leao's winner is the difference, and Milan continue their undefeated streak in Serie A. Unbelievable. Ugly 3 points, yes, but we keep on winning. We're going to give out our grades in our report card segment tonight. 2025 is over, but we're not quite done yet with it because we got some awards to give out. We're going to talk about all this. We have a new striker there, but there's still more work to do. Me and Gio are going to discuss where we feel that we have a lot of needs and we need to address it before the end of the month. All this and more tonight. It's Milan Coast to Coast. It's Fabio, it's Gio. We're here. It's Friday night, man. I mean, we don't usually get Milan games on a Friday night, but we're here. So if you're here and you haven't already, do us a solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the times we're going live, when we're going live, whenever we're dropping videos. Smash the like button. Please leave a comment. And if you want to help support the channel, super chats are open, ladies and gentlemen. And please become a Patreon member. Become part of our family. Gio, it's you, me. It's Friday night. You ready, baby? Oh, that's not a good start. That's definitely not a good start. When we can't even get through the intro. All right, people, let's go. It's Coast to Coast.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa Bonesecca. Goal! Come on, baby! Come on, baby!
Let's go, people. Let's go. It's Friday night. Or it could be Saturday morning where you are. Whatever time it is, it's time for Milan to sit back where they belong at the top of the table. We vibing tonight. What up, everybody? Let's drop the music. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's me, Fabio, joined by always my partner here, Gio, coming live from Long Island, New York, and Southern California. We are the one, the only Milan. You suck, bro. What is wrong with your audio? It's not going. Are you on mute, bro? Are you on mute? Yeah, clowning me right now. You got to resolve that. These are the things that need to be ironed out before we get live, but it's all right. Gio will fix his shit. G, how you feeling? Can you hear me now? Can we get an answer? Zero. Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious right now. You got to fix your audio, bro. I can't hear you. Nobody can hear you. If I can't hear you, nobody can hear you. 2026 off to a tremendous start, bro. Well, you got to resolve your issues, G. Then solve that and come back to me, baby. Listen, guys, while Gio gets himself organized, G, are we good? No, zero, bro. Zero. Can't hear you at all. Not a chance, nothing. That's right. New year, same Gio. I love it. This is what happens. This is what happens. Tell him to check his computer audio settings. Look, Vince Vecchi is giving you free IT work, bro. Come on. That's not good, G. This is not good. You broke your New Year's resolution of not having technical difficulties, and 2 minutes in, we already got them. Take the earpods off and put them back on. I don't know. Pookie Bear, help him out, bro. This is G. I can't hear you. Can't hear you one bit. All right, guys. So if you're listening, and I apologize for these audio beginning to the show, it's terrible audio because Gio has none. He's on the screen. Beautiful sight to see Gio, but we can't hear him. Can't hear him one bit. All right. Who's still watching Milan in 2026? We are, baby. And if you don't want to be left behind, you better be watching too. That's it. Look, this wouldn't be Coast to Coast without some sort of Gio error. Gio, are you troubleshooting a little bit? I don't look so like it's 2026, guys. But look, let's talk about it because there's not much to talk on. Like Gio's audio, this game did not have anything to really talk about in the first half. It was awful, sleep-inducing, terrible, bro. You could have got an espresso in the middle because this was an awful game. There's a couple of chances by Calgary that again don't really cause any real issue for Mike, but very boring first half. Oh my God, it was rough to watch. And I was at work, so it was difficult to even keep an eye on it. But when nothing was going on, I was like, all right, you gotta restart it up, baby. I don't know what's going on with Gio's audio, but hopefully he resolves it and he'll be back in a second. Because it's hard to do my report card without my partner. We're a two-teacher class. You know what I'm saying? We need to bounce off each other. Pause. All right, so let's start here. So the second half, this is something I like that I've seen from Allegri. I hope you guys out there feel the same way. Now, yes, do we want to see these kind of boring, lackluster first halves? No. Quite a difference from what we were getting last year. But something goes on, at least at halftime, that you can see Allegri and the team are making some sort of adjustment, that they come out with the right idea, and within 5 minutes, we have our breakthrough. Again, we have to clown this guy all the time, but he makes a great pass. Fofana passes it to Rabiot, who finds himself on the right side, who makes a great cross across the box. Leao's able to get to the end of it. I thought for sure it was going to be intercepted. It did not happen. He brings the ball down and makes a blast. I mean, again, should have been something that maybe the goalkeeper did a little better on, but he hit it so hard, that there was no stopping it. And it was just great to see Leao get on the score sheet. I know his number one fan, Timmy Barone, was so excited when he saw that goal go in. But, gee, do you have any thoughts on the game? Hopefully you have some thoughts that we can hear. Let's go, G. We're into the second half. Join the conversation.
Can you hear me, Fabio?
I hear you. Let's go. Keep it rolling. I hear you. Let's go.
No, I don't know what was going on, but Fabio, first half, like you said, it was a dross, but second half, a little bit better, Fabio. I don't know. What do you think of Leao, Fabio? I think he is. Did he have enough gas in the tank? Because I feel like he was still grimacing and every play, like he even fell. Remember, he was slipping and sliding like the Jamaican bobsled team in the second half.
Oh shit! Not the Jamaican bobsled. Those are winners, bro.
Yeah, those are winners.
But Leao, look, there's not many people that really shine this game. Let's be honest. There really wasn't much to talk about. This is an ugly win. But Leao coming through with that goal, getting his only real chance and making something of it. To me, I was happy, man. I think it was, again, these are the type of games that would have ended 0-0. You know what I mean? We did not look good in the first half. Well, I thought, what happened? This team didn't even want to come play. But Leao is the difference maker. And again, it was good because we couldn't have Pulisic out there. Yeah, obviously, Nkunku now picked up some sort of issue. We got our new striker, which we're going to talk about, but Leao was the difference maker. And again, he didn't do much, but it was enough as far as I'm concerned. Second half, much better, but no real chances from them either. That's the thing, is that they had more of the chances in the first half, and they didn't really produce any good chance. They had one header that went directly to Mike. Wasn't really, and their couple of chances came directly in the beginning of the game. So, like, in the end, they didn't capitalize on those chances, and that turns out to be the difference. They didn't even force saves by Mike on the first couple of chances, but we were dying to give the ball away in the early parts of the game, especially the first, 2-3 minutes. I was like, what are we doing here already? But people are happy. They're happy that you're here, G. I'm happy you're here. But you know what? I want to see if they're going to be happy when we start giving report cards. Let's go. We're going to start with Mike. It's report card. I expect everybody in the chat, throw your grades as we go. We're going to start, of course, from the back like Gio likes it, and we're going to work our way up. So let's go. We're going to start with Magic Mike. They gave him a 7.5 here. Hold on, I don't like this view there. That's better for us. You guys see us bigger. Pause. All right, Mignon, what's your grade on Mike?
I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. I think he was being a true leader out there. I mean, If he would have had like some dangerous shots to make or anything like that to stop, then I would give him a better grade. But I mean, what did you really think they were gonna score a goal past him? The guy, I think their dangerous shot came and it hit the side netting, Fabio. So I'm gonna go with a B.
All right, a B. That's I was gonna lean towards C because he did his job. There was really no saves, So it's hard for me to go up to a B because a B is at least maybe Mike has a great outlet pass, but Mikey's going straight A plus, clean sheet. You just showed up. You got an A. I like him. Like if I was at school, I would want Mikey, but as my teacher, if he's giving out A just for me showing up, because that was the bare minimum. I'm giving him a C. You're saying B. We're gonna go C plus or B minus. We'll go B minus just for him. All right.
I thought we don't give minuses, Fabio.
We don't, but it's a new year, new Fabio. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go. All right, so obviously we're gonna go to our center backs now. We'll start with Tomori. So Tomori there, 7.6. What's your grade on Tomori? How he looked today?
Tomori, he needed to go on tour with Dave Chappelle, Fabio, because he was acting like a comedian today, yelling at the ref and everything like that. So yeah. So, but I'm gonna give him a C, Fabio. I didn't really I don't know. He's shaky. Sometimes he does lunges, and then they were exposing him on that end, Fabio.
You know what? Tomori has been making a lot of great like screen grabs from that referee cam. I mean, he's all over that. He's very expressive. I like that. But I think I'm gonna give him. I have to give him a B. I have to give him a B. He didn't look bad today. I felt a lot of the chances come, especially early in the game, come from mistakes from our left side. And I thought he was fair. I mean, didn't really have any great passes or anything out, to kind of move the ball, but did his job. Didn't put himself into a bad situation. So I think B is fair. I think I'm going to go with that. All right, De Winter now. What are you going with? A lot of people saying C for Tomori. So people seem to be on that route. But I would go B. I'm going to be with Facebook Frank. I think B is fair. Tomori C. A lot of C's. You guys might be right. Maybe I'm bullshitting here. All right, let's go De Winter now. What do you guys listen? I do not hide the fact that I do not like De Winter. I don't think he's good. And I'm not going to let one game where he doesn't look completely atrocious make me really turn my opinion of him. I'm giving him a C. I'm not going to give him a B because I'm telling you, he's just not that good. I'm not giving him a B. A lot of people going B today, but what are your thoughts? What do you got, De Winter?
All right, Fab. With De Winter, see, the thing is, Fabio, I mean, I don't know. It's like, is he supposed to be like a fake ass Pavlovich, like attacking? Because there were some times that they were just running through us on the break, and it was because of him not being in the rightful position that Batasagi had to do a lot of double work on that end. But you know what? I'm gonna give him a C. To me, I don't know. I think we have to play him because I don't know. Gabia, the baby ain't born yet, but he's not sleeping or something. I don't know. What's up with you, Gabia? You having Bambi on ice that we need to play. So get more healthier. The baby's not even here.
He came in again. He wasn't healthy. He had that one knock. I can't remember which game it was, but listen. My thing is that De Winter's playing right because this is what happens when you have a back three. All three guys are not going to stay healthy the entire time. We're playing two replacements at the back three here. So De Winter, who seems to be fourth in the depth chart here, he's constantly getting opportunities to play. Today might have been his best game we've seen. And the rating is reflecting that right now. A lot of people, they're going B. They're going B. For me, I give him like almost a C, but the fact that it's a clean sheet, I'll skew up to a B. But let's go Bartazagi now. Now this is your boy. You've been on this train for Bartazagi for a while. You love the young pup. So the young pup now, not only is he playing now every game, but now he's filling in as a back three center back because that just tells you what we picked up in those other people. Where's Udoji, or whatever the hell his name is.
Odogu.
Odogu. I guess that was a useless pickup that we can't even start him when we have moments like this. We'd rather play Bartosagi as center back instead of the left wing back and have to roll the dice with the other guy. But what were your thoughts on how he looked today?
Now, Fabio, I think he's learning, and that's what I like, man. I think the kid got talent, Fabio, and that's not his natural position. So of course he's gonna be prone to making mistakes. But I think he knows that to start in this team, that they're already looking for replacements. Like Arsenal wants to buy him for 60 million, and then we want to go buy Luis Souza. Who the fuck are these guys? Come on, bro. Didn't Santos just get relegated and now we buying bums like that? I don't give a damn that Neymar plays in Santos with no knees and shit like that. We don't care about that. Put respect on Boston Saki. You wasn't with me and him shooting in the gym. But you know what? I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. The kid is learning. This is what I love. At least then, because we had Frank Costello on the bench today, Fabio. Did you know that?
I
Frank
saw that.
Costello.
No, wait a minute. Was that Frank Costanza? We have Frank Costanza, George's father, out there. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I looked. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" He's like a forward. I was like, "What? Him? Who the fuck is this guy?" I don't know. But honestly, I think Bartosaki did good for having to fill in
Yeah.
his spot. Again, he's gaining a lot of confidence, man. Played the full game, 7.5. Again, how can you take away from a back line that didn't give up a goal? So, I mean, these guys are saying A. That's a little too high for me. I would
It's
go
because you a
B.
hater, Fabio. You a hater on that
Nah,
Italian
bro.
pasta made by hand, by scratch, that sauce. When you making that sauce.
Nah, you talking crazy now, bro. Now you talking crazy. All right, let's move to our midfield here. All right, we'll start from the right side, go across. We'll start with the salad man, salad tosser. Only player with the yellow. Played the full 90, 7.5. Again, Salamak is not always having a great game. I think even for this one, I know I gotta say, man, he's always the better option. Even like if Bartozaki's out, I don't in favor of playing the other guy. I'm just gonna front. I'd rather play Salamanca's on that side. We need to figure out how to work these players in and change our formation, because the way we're doing things, I don't know, man. Anthony, big ups. Buonasera, gents. Bartosaki has made me forget about Theo, about with how much he's flourished this season. Absolutely. Hopefully, it's only going to get better, man. I'm going to go with this, man. I'm going to go C. I think, I don't think he really had a great game. I'm kind of going with what Mikey's saying here. Solid C. Hype died down. He's basically a personality hire. Who used to be pissed off, who's used to piss off the opposition. I think this, a solid C. This Salamanca C didn't mess up. He just did his job. D or C for me. Poor game today. I kind of lean towards that way. Again, Salad does okay, but 7.5 being like one of the higher ones, that's surprising to me. What do you think on Salamanca's today? What's your thoughts?
I didn't really like his first half. I was cussing at him, Fabio. I mean, I think he was making he wasn't on the same coordination with his teammate. Um, Modric made a through ball to him, and then he ran the other way, and then the ball went out on his left side. So, I mean, I think that today he was just running around like a headless chicken, and then trying to piss off the other kid that I think that we should sign. If we got $30 million laying around, F. Luis Souza, Kanichiwa, or whoever you want to sign, I think that
Konnichiwa, bitches? Is that what
yeah,
we're going for? No way.
yeah. We need to sign that kid Palestra. I think he would be a demon. Him and Salad fighting it for who's going on, but Salad, I didn't really like his game, and he was slipping. Hey, Salad, put the real spikes in. Stop putting in those bubblegum spikes in. You was slipping too much Bambi on ice. All right, we don't need that. Come on, it's
It was a
winter
lot of
time.
slipping and sliding this game. But yeah, Salamanca's again.
Whoa, slipping and sliding.
Yeah, bro. It's just, Salad needs to get back in the lab. That's right. And we need to get some depth. Again, depth and real quality behind the starters is what keeps the starters sharp. All right. And you need it. You need it. People get burned out. Fofana. The return of Fofana.
Fofana after failure, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro. He had bro.
No, then you're
Fofana,
being harsh, bro. Go ahead.
Fofana. Fenerbahce calling, bro. Give me that 35 and send him out the door. Fofana, bro. Today, Fabio, he had, I think it was like a 3v2 break, and instead of passing it to a guy that's wide open, what does he do? He shoots it straight at the other player. Come on, bro. This is the stupidities that we have to that midfield is not working, Fabio, because in the first half, as you seen, as soon as we made the switches, they wasn't running through us like diarrhea from White Castle. You remember you eat that White Castle, you eating good, Fabio. But
Bro,
30 minutes later, 30 minutes
bro,
later, woo, you in
bro.
the
Last time I ate White Castle, I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, puked my brains out, bro. No way, bro. No
yeah,
way.
yeah. So Fofana, I mean Fofana F for failing, bro. I don't know. I just don't think, I don't know. And then he's always trying to yell at players to think. Why don't you think? Preach to yourself, bro. He
I like
told
listen.
Rabio to think, bro.
I give Fofana a C. I tell you why. One, he's always trying to keep morale up. I like that. I like that. You know, Fabio's all about morale. And two, he has the hockey assist. He finds Rabiot, who then finds Leao. So to me, not an awful game. Again, the worst of the ratings, probably very indicative of his overall performance. But I'm not going to kill him. We're going C. He played 69 minutes, then was subbed out. Let's go to the ageless one, the only, Luka Modric, 8.0. He had a great shot on a free kick at the end of the game that almost got in. That could have been really awesome. But go ahead. What's your thoughts on Modric this game? They
I
got him.
mean,
They got him at the
you know
highest
what,
rating here.
Fabio, look, man, a lot of stupids. I'm gonna call people out their name this year. 2026 is the year Gio being the biggest asshole on the internet.
Oh
to,
my God.
to all the stupid people that put them in canes, to put them in wheelchairs, to put them in one of those what are those things that the people at New York Times Square to see the ball drop on the diapers? What are they called, Fabio? They're not called diapers, the man diapers or whatever.
Oh, the pull-ups. Oh, depends.
In the pen. So all the people that put them in the pens, wheelchair, caning, well, we caning you all over the pitch, man. It shows you, bro, the quality, everything, man. 40 years old. I think does he even get subbed out, Fabio, this whole season? He plays so much minutes.
Well, a little
And
bit. That's why I'm saying when we have a game, we can actually pull ahead a few goals. It's great to give Jashari 20, 30 minutes to finish a game, but we have these tight games, these cortomusos all the time that Modric doesn't want to come off. And he's the type of player that you can't really afford him coming off because him on the ball, he's just smart, knows what he's doing, and he works defensively. He works really well,
Mhm.
man. He works hard. To me, I'm going with what everybody. What was your grade on
I'm
him?
giving him an A, Fabio. 40 years old, still doing
Ooh.
it at a big time,
I
giving
think
us a chance.
a
Giving us
lot
a
of
chance
people.
for the second star, Fabio. You see this? We tired of this bullshit right here. We need this one. Another one
Yeah,
right there.
I think and Mikey's 100% right. We have to start giving him some time to slow down a little bit, to give him some rest. We have to develop Jashari. But all in all, with this game, I'm giving him a B. Again, no assist. He did
We
control
have
the play.
14 games,
Did
Fabio,
well.
left. We have 14 games left. Jashari, you right in the bench to further notice, bro. You and Richie, just
We
because
ain't got
Allegri's
14 games left. What you talking about? That's not
how,
true.
how many games we have?
I think the next game is the official halfway mark. So then we have 19 more after. This is
Oh,
like week 18 or 19, bro.
oh,
We are
my bad,
don't
my
don't
bad,
don't rush yourself. You 14 games. What you think this is? It's not the Bundesliga. All right, exactly. Ricci and Jashari are here for a reason. Exactly. That's it. We need to give these other guys, even Fofana. Fofana has a stinker of a game. Let's see more Ricci. That's all I'm saying. All right, go Rabiot. Rabiot 7.8 grading here on Pop Mob. What's your grade for him to start?
Hey, Fabio, I think assist, controlling. They can't take the ball off this kid, man. And
Kid
he
is
not even a
good, bro.
kid, man. I know that. I think he's going down. I think Modric's gonna be the summer signing of the whole Serie A, and then Rabiot's like in second after that. I don't think nobody other team's summer signing has had that the big two impacts that they've had. Look at us. Last year we're in 10th place. And then now look at us, like we're fighting right now. We're in first place right now because Inter hasn't played, but we're fighting for everything. So I'm gonna give Rabio a. I didn't want him, Fabio. I'm gonna be right here. Oh, GL, you're riding on Rabio. I'm telling you, bro. I didn't want Rabiot. Nobody wanted Rabiot, bro. So stop saying that
Yeah.
you loved Rabiot. So yeah, all the haters out there saying that Rabiot was king. Rabiot was not king, bro. He was playing in Marseille, so relax. But Modric and him, Fabio, best summer signings in the whole of Serie A. Not, and that's not me being biased. It tells you by the stats.
You know what? I wonder if we're gonna get where it's gonna be like literally our whole midfield is completely different. Like in the fact that like if we can get Ricci in there or Jashari to start with Rabiot and Modric, that three midfield right there are all brand new, all players that came in this year, and they're all hopefully leading us to a trophy at the end. I mean, Rabiot is easily. I know people are going to say it's Modric, but I really think Rabiot is the signing of the year so far. I think Rabiot coming in, knowing the style that Allegri wants to play, and this guy is just—he's a workhorse, bro. Besides the fucking worldy goal he has on his record from this season, I mean, the kid is just outstanding, bro. And I looked at him like I don't want a Juve reject. I don't like former Juve players coming to our team. That's always a bad idea. But Rabiot has been the unbelievable exception to that fucking rule because he's been outstanding. And this game, he was outstanding as well. I'm going to give him an A because I thought he did a lot today. And that assist, clutch, and gets us on target. So I give Rabiot an A here. That's what I'm going with. Let's go Estupion now, man. Estupido, as Steve likes to call him. I'm giving him a D. I don't think he's been good. Again, he has a moment here. He doesn't really show anything great. They give him a 6.9, second lowest, so third lowest rating, excuse me. And he gets subbed out for Gabia to come in later. I'm gonna give him a D. You know, what did he do positively? I agree, Vince. I agree. That's what I'm asking myself. Mikey's saying C. What's your grade on him?
I think Estupidio and Michael Morales let down Ecuador this week, man. That's all I'm gonna say. They both left down. You look up Michael Morales in Ecuador, Fabio, and we're not even gonna speak on that. But nah, Fabio, bro, Palestri was dog walking on Fabio. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We need to
not
sign
good,
that
bro.
kid. That's a tall ass Italian, bro. As a right back, Fabio Palestri, what he like 6'1", 6'2"? The other guy from Calgary that he had a battle, and then he was even bullying this Stupinian. And the kid's only like 20, and this Stupinian already hitting 30. He should have like grown man strength. Nah, Estupido got a D, Fabio.
I just want to say, Bobby Cardi, he is nowhere near Emerson Royale, bad,
I
bro.
know.
Emerson Royale was atrociously bad. Estupion is just he needs more time to adapt to playing Allegri style, but it just oh my god, terrible, terrible. Uh,
No, Emerson Royale will pass the ball, Fabio, and then it would go back to him.
yeah,
Remember?
Emerson Royale was bad, and plus the fact that we couldn't get rid of him, and he got hurt just to stay another 6 months. Fuck him, man. But I think D. So what was your grade on Estupion?
D. I said
D as
him and
well. All
Michael
right, bro.
Morales led the great country of Ecuador down this
All
week.
right, so let's go Loftus Cheek now. They gave him 6.6, second
F.
lowest.
He sucks. I hate lost this chick in this position. Lazio, whatever they gave you for Tati Castellanos, send half of that way. They gave you 27 million. Give us 13.5 for lost this cheek, so we break even on him. But bro, I don't understand. Like people are just gonna say like, oh, Fofana and him work hard, bro. I could work hard. Let me get in shape, and I'll work hard at how they do. And then when I'm in front of goal, I'm doing stupidities. I could do that. Fabio, get me in the gym, let me train, and then I could do the same shit that him and Fofana is doing, stupidities. When it's time to pass the ball, we're not doing shit. We fucking throwing in a tribuna, or we're hitting a guy in the face when I got another man open. Come on, bro. Loftus Cheek, it's a stinker, bro. That position doesn't work. Allegri, stop trying to get off the cocaine and stop trying to try these guys in positions that they not that caliber players, bro. Loftus Cheek was never like that, bro. Come on, bro.
I agree. Loftus Cheek, not a great game today. I would say probably a D because you're playing for again. I don't like this like him playing the second striker. He's not this type of player. I don't know why we keep
Full
trying to
Krug,
pigeonhole him.
full Krug is fit, Fabio. He hasn't been injured the whole season. He's been playing in the Premier League with a faster pace, so he should be
That's
healthy, bro.
uh that's a very generous way of saying that he hasn't been hurt. He's been playing. No, he hasn't. He hasn't played that much, bro. He's been terrible over there. That's why they got rid of him for barely nothing. But again, Loftus Cheek is not the answer as an option up front. I just wish Allegri would be willing to move from a 3-5-2 to a 3-4-3 so we can start playing Leao and Pulisic with a striker and seeing how they work. I mean, Loftus Cheek again, it's just he's not good as a second striker. Seeing him start up there always makes me worried because I know this guy doesn't find the net, man. He doesn't make great passes. He's a body. He's better off in the midfield. But I think D is fair. Let's go Leao. 7.6 here. Our goal scorer, please. 69 minutes. Leao. Not a great game, but he finds the net. So that's good enough for me to give him a B. What about you, sir?
I'm gonna give him a B because he scores the goal. I don't know if he's fit or not, Fabio, because he looked
Probably
exhausted.
not.
He looked exhausted, Fabio, to be honest with you. So I
Bro,
mean, if he doesn't get the, I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. If he doesn't get the goal, he gets a D, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real facts. He gets the goal, that's an A. He had a D, so that gets him a B. Fabio, come on, let's do the math. But if he
oh,
doesn't,
you swinging it from a B to a D? Is that what you're saying?
no,
Just
no,
because of
what I'm
goal?
saying, not yeah. So I'm swinging it
I
upward curse to
oh my god. I
yeah.
think B again. I know he's only getting it for a goal. If not, he's not really in the game
Mhm.
much. I think this formation is very detrimental to Leal's style of playing. He needs to be on the left wing, the flank. He needs to attack
Mhm.
from the left side so he can really use his speed, beat defenders one on one. Exactly what we like seeing from Salamakis on the right side. We need that from Leao. So
Yeah.
we need to find a way to develop this. Listen, I'm not gonna say fuck with your system, Allegri, because it's working. You have us right there at the top of the table. We're competing. But if you want to get the best out of your players, you need to be able to find a way of getting Leao into the game. Him as a lone striker or trying to play off. I say if he's playing off Pulisic or maybe he's playing off Fulkrug, maybe it could be a different dynamic. He can move around, try to use his pace. But sitting up there trying to collect the ball and distribute, hold up play, I don't think that's Leao's game. It's not like that. He needs to be able to run at people one on one, so he needs to be kind of on the wing. That's where he works best. So why would you take him away from that? So for me, I'm gonna roll B. You say B just for the goal. I think it's fair. Let's go our just a couple of our subs. Let's go here. So obviously first subs, the Fulkrug. Our striker came in, and Ricci came in the 69-minute. Fulkrug obviously more important for him because we're really lacking on the striker department. So what'd you first thought? Again, they're in the 6.2, not great. So
Mhm.
I'm honestly gonna say it's probably worthy of a D performance because he doesn't really do anything. He
Yeah,
holds a
he did,
play.
Fabio.
All right. He
He
holds a play, and
no,
he come on,
he
bro. He has a
he did
couple of
that 1-2
chances.
touch. See, Richie and him know how to play. You didn't see that 1-2 thing, but Pulisic went two to the left, and he lost his angle on the goal. That was all built off Richie and full
Uh,
crew playing
I
one
thought
two
that
plus.
was a bad pass from him, bro. More than Pulisic not
Nah,
making a
now
run.
you bullshitting, bro. Just because the
Nah,
Great White
bro.
Hope is there, MAGA and all of that
Nah.
is there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, talking crazy now.
And
All right,
nah,
so
nah,
all right,
but
so well, what do you give it, Fulker? What do you think? A lot of people are saying C, so I think
see,
that's
I
probably fair.
see. I think everybody gets to see Fabio. They just did what they did, but I want to see more Richie, man. I think when Richie's there, Fabio, I think we feel like more controlled. I think we can control the game. I think he doesn't lose the ball, and then like look at the kilometers this kid is running. In 20 minutes, he got more kilometers than layout, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, come on. So, I mean, other than that, I mean, standard C for everybody. They didn't really impact the game. Just on that 1-2 punch of Richie and Fulcro to
Yeah,
Pulisic was the only last thing that we said.
again, Gabi and Pulisic, I'm not giving much of a grade because again, they only really had 10 minutes. So what could they have done? And now their idea, and definitely Allegri's idea, was not to go for a second goal. It was just to hold play and control the game and play it out. Ricci, I thought he looked lively. He looked better than Fofana. Ricci, I give him a C. Fulkrug, I give him a C. Gabi Pulisic, NA. Not much to do there, but I hope. I swear, as much as I hate Fofana, we always win when he starts. Yeah, well, that could also go, but when you're playing Rabiot and Modric and we have Pulisic available and actually starting for the game, we keep winning. Again, this is why I don't really want to bank on the hate for Leao sometimes when he struggles, because you see, look, Leao is the difference in this game. That one goal is all we needed to beat a team like this. And I know it's not pretty. It sure as hell not good for your vitals, your organs, and definitely not your heart. But it's all that matters. Allegri's grade. What do you have for Allegri on this game?
I mean, this is Allegri ball, Fabio. So that I'm gonna give him an A. Why am I shitting on his cortomuso? So I mean, this is what it is. But he got us competing, Fabio. If he was doing cortomuso and we're struggling to get top four, I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, this is the last dance with him, and I think it's as the games get closer and closer. Now we start beating these lower league teams. We beat up on Verona. We slipped up versus Sassuolo. But now we beat two lower league teams, and then we got a Genoa, and then we got Fiorentina. If we could come out those with 6 points, Fabio, I think we have a puncher's chance to get that second.
Absolutely, I think we do. I'm not trying to put it away or get ahead of myself, but I like Vince saying B, but fuck, he needs to get this team playing properly right from the get-go, not the first 15 minutes of the second half shit. I kind of agree with that. The first half is very dead. And I know it's, first game playing on a Friday. It's a little fucking weird probably for the players too. And I don't like being the first game on the docket. That's for some reason never works out well. Usually that's 6 o'clock in the morning or, anytime you're playing before Inter, Napoli, and all those teams, just like for some reason they know they can jump ahead and they struggle against these teams. But today, they did what they were supposed to do. So I'm going to give them a B. I'm going to think Allegri a B. Again, not a great style to watch. Very boring, especially that first half. But I love how at least early in the second half, they get the lead that they need. And then I really would like to see when everybody's healthy and hopefully they get the right kind of investment in, that they go for that second and third goal so they can take off some of the heat from players like Modric playing the full 90 and everybody else, and being able to give them a chance to rest a little bit and having a couple of comfortable victories, because that's what Inter does. Inter gets a lot of comfortable victories while we have to have these panic-inducing another 30 minutes to go when we're in the lead, which is not necessarily what I want to kind of see. I don't think any Milan fan wants to fucking enjoy that. All right, guys, so leave a comment out there if you're watching right now. Give us your MVP of the match. We're obviously, who's your MVP, G? Where are we going with that?
I'm going to go with Rabiot, Fabio.
Rabiot? MVP. I like it. I mean, most people will say Leao, but we want to know, you guys, if you're watching, who is your MVP of the match? And also, who's your flop of the class? Because me and G, who's your flop to go with?
My flop of the class is Fofana, Fabio.
I'm going with Estupiñán. Not good enough, my man. You need to do better. Stop giving me a reason to root against an Ecuadorian. You're making my wife's family very upset. All right, guys, leave the comments for your MVP of the match and the flop of the class. Let's go. It's time. Now, guys, it's 2026. Happy New Year to you all. I'm so happy that, honestly, we can move into a new year and have to look back at 2025 and say goodbye, because half of the year was atrocious. So we got a couple of awards to give out, right? The first award, G, is going to our MVP of the season, ladies and gentlemen. And this award goes to not only, this award is called He Is Him, right? Because we got to be hip and going on with what's going on. The Captain America Excellence Award, the one, the only, Christian Pulisic. There's no debate here of who the MVP of our league, of our team is. In a year of transition, Pulisic has only been the constant, all right? He's finished a 2024-2026 2024-2025 season as our top scorer with 17 goals in all competition. He hasn't slowed down. He's already got 8 goals in Serie A this campaign. When the lights are brightest, a winner like he scored against Inter in November, he's the one demanding the ball. He isn't just Captain America anymore. In 2025, he's become the king of Milan right now. There is no doubt about it. He's been exceptional. So your thoughts on this award? Undoubtedly been amazing. And according to the Gazzetta, he's doing worldies even off the field. Not he's looking for golden balls on and off the field. Unbelievable.
Nah, I mean, Pulley, man, he's showing us that we got game, Fabio. We're both Americans, so we showing the rest of the world we got game. We're doing it in a league that everybody that you know, your favorite players of all time have always said that it's hard to score in this league. So Captain America doing it, and hopefully, man, we get it done. We get this Scudetto at the end of the season. But I think the way that he's been taking care of his body and finally getting fit, and I think it's been showing you he had quality all along, but now he's showing it everywhere.
Listen, next award, it's called the Benjamin Button Award. It's for the ageless wonder himself, the one, the only Luka Modric. They said he was too old for Serie A. The intensity would be too much for him. Then they said 40 was the limit. Modric, he just keeps looking at those critics, and he keeps just pinging 40-yard diagonals, bro. He's been amazing. BBs, baby. BB. Papa! Listen, he leads the league in successful forward passes and total accuracy at 91%. He's playing 90 minutes week in, week out like he's 25 years old. He doesn't just defy time, right? He controls it. He's the one, the only. I said he's an orchestrator, like he was John Williams or something. You know what I'm saying? He's just been amazing, and he's there. What else can you say about Luka Modric, bro? This is his award. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, Luka Modric is the man, bro. He's like, who was that guy in Doctor Strange that was like 300 years old? That's Luka Modric,
The
but he was
ancient
still out.
one.
Yeah, he was still out there balling and stuff like that. So yeah, so shout out to Luka Modric, man. A lot of people thought he was just gonna come and cruise the 6 Champions Leagues, that he was done, that his legs are finished. But you know what, Luka Modric, he been doing that stuff. Oh my God, Oscar, bro.
We are getting wild, bro.
You acting like Adam's
Impregnate.
22, bro.
Oh my God. I hope his spinners, his swimmers are just as good as his through balls. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all right, next one goes to the Iron Wall, the Iron Water Wall, the defensive pillar. Now, I just couldn't believe it when we came up with this, but it had to be him. It's Pavlovic, baby. Strahinja. If you're looking for a reason, Milan's has a better defense away record in Europe right now. Look at the big Serbian, right? Pavlovic has brought a violence to our defending that we've missed. He's ranking in the 98th percentile for progressive carries because he doesn't just stop attacks. He starts ours. He wants to be a striker, but we're giving him a defensive award here. He's physical heartbeat of Allegri's back three. Unbelievable. Pavlovic, what are your thoughts on the Iron Wall Award winner?
And he's also chain smoking at a halftime, Father.
Chain smoking? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. And now, man, he is the Iron Wall, Fabio. He is the Iron Wall, bro.
He is, bro.
He remind me of that Russian in Rocky, bro.
No, not
No,
if he dies, he dies. Listen, everybody's upset. Everybody thinks Gio gives. Oh my God. Oh. Listen, no. You guys don't jump the gun because you know Gio's favorite player is somebody different, right? And he's an award winner too. But he's the Silent Warrior Award, the unsung hero, none other than Matteo Gabbia. And goddamn you, when we did our research, somebody tried to present Fofana as this award winner. I had to delete it. Say, hell no. It's Matteo Gabbia. While others get headlines, Matteo Gabbia just gets the job done. He's 92nd pass completion rate and his 42 arrow. Jesus Christ, I can't read. 42 aerial duels won. He is the definition of reliability. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. He stepped in during the injury crisis of 2025 and he's never gave the shirt back. He's the local boy who plays for the badge every single second that he's on the pitch. And he's Gio's #1 fan because, hi, Jim. He gave you a shout out, G. And now you got to give the Silent Award winner a shout out. Give it to Gabia. Go ahead, bro.
Man, we from Bergamo, so what do? We put the construction hat on, we put the Timberland boots on, and we get to cracking, man. And you know what, man? Appreciate Gabia. He got sent away, he came back, and what can we say? A lot of players have been bought in his position, and that could have, as a, I'm not saying that Gabia is like a young pup. He still is young pup, but that could destroy somebody's confidence. Like I just played 6 months unstoppable ball, but we're bringing in here. We're bringing in here. But no, 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 no. We put the body on the line, and forever will be in our hearts. The Derby win. Got Gabio with the headbutt of the year. Boom. Back of the net. I went crazy. I lost my voice that day, man. So what could beat that?
Listen, next one, right? This is called the Allegri Ball Reinvention Award. All right, it goes to the one and only, the salad tosser himself, the sausage maker. All right, this guy was the butt of all the jokes when we had him playing right wing, and this was our option on the right side. But Alexis Salamakis, he's adapted his game to Allegri's defensive discipline while still being a high-rated performer on the flank. You have to give love to Alexis. He's always fought for his spot. The spicy salmonella, I like that one. Salamakis, what are your thoughts on him being the Reinvention Award winner?
Now, Fabio, we thought he was gonna be sold to Roma. He went on loan in Bologna, so I mean we didn't really expect anything from him. But
No.
I think what we're starting to know about Allegri, he doesn't care about the talent. As long as you're working hard and you're putting in that effort and you got a little bit of talent, then he'll start you. And I think you know what, he didn't have a good game today, but the whole season I think he has been great, Fabio, and it shows you. Like he didn't get knocked down. We tried to sell him. Fabio B says he was like the Undertaker.
Oh,
Doom, I'm
yeah,
back,
he got
baby.
him back, and he gave him a contract extension.
Yeah.
So he's been amazing. Absolutely. Yeah, and he's running full 90 minutes, 100%, Dark Bismarcky. All right, so next one is the Harry Potter Award for the Magic in one only Magic Mike, baby. You got to give it to Mike Mignon. He's the best goalkeeper, best save, all of it. Whatever you want to call it. He is the award winner because he's been outstanding. There's goalkeepers and then there's Magic Mike. All right. In 2025, he didn't just stop shots, he pulled off escapes that shouldn't have been possible. Whether it's the double penalty save earlier this season, whether the fingertips stop he made against Napoli way back in January of last year in the Super Cup, Magnon is the reason we turned so many, Napoli the last month. But he's the reason we've turned so many draws into wins. He's not just goalkeeping, all right? This is sorcery, people, all right? You might have seen Will on Stranger Things. We got Magic Mike. We've had him all along, and he's not worried to tell you he doesn't like goals, baby, all right? Mike has been outstanding. He's been 2 penalty saves this year, one against that Figu di Butana Hakan, and then, of course, the big save on Roma. I mean, Mike's just been outstanding this year. So we're giving him the goalkeeping award, the Harry Potter award. Like that, you're a Hufflepuff, right? What are you, G? You Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw? Well,
Nah,
what's
we
you?
slither, bro. Me and
Oh,
Malfoy
you
gang. Me and Mal-
Slytherin. So tell us what you think about the Magic Mike, bro. Come on.
I mean, we wrapped up me and Voldemort. We smack him up, bro. When we no, man. That's what you Magic Mike. I mean, he's showing you, bro, and now he's back at the table. He wants to
He's
stay,
back at
Fabio.
the table.
We
I
we
like
back at
that.
the table. He know he about to go to England and eat that chopped food, bro. He said, nah. I'd rather have my pasta made by hand, the sauce picked from the garden and all that. So, man, Magic Mike, man, how back he came, and he hasn't been injured this year, Fabio. Knock on wood.
No, I mean he's missed 1 or 2 games. That's about it. But he has 8 clean sheets so far. He's been outstanding. He's been
Mhm.
outstanding. All right, so I'm going to ask you, G. Last thing about 2025. What do you think is the best moment of 2025 when you look back as a Milan fan? What are your thoughts? Because I have one particular one. I think it's the only one you can really hang your hat on with the way everything panned out in the last calendar year.
I
I'm going to
mean,
tell you,
Gabia header, bro, in the derby. That's a 2025, Fabio. That's a moment, man, to win the game at the sudden death, to kill him, to see Hakan choke on his own dog. That was all good, Fabio.
wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute. Isn't isn't that game technically 2024? Yes.
Is it? Is it?
Yes, that
Oh
was
my gosh,
yes, bro. Thank you, Mikey.
bro, that
100%.
seemed
That
like
was
2 years ago.
bro. No,
Yeah.
no, no. This is technically the first game against Inter with Fonseca there. All right.
Oh, okay.
You got it. First of all, the best play is 100%, and he's got it right there. The Super Cup, that is the best play. Beating Inter from 2 goals down in Saudi Arabia in a Super Cup. Then I'm sorry, everybody. We have no business even being in it. Just like we had no business this year. We had no business then, and we won it. And we won it.
So y'all
Unbelievable.
telling me 2 years have passed since that derby? It seemed
No,
it's
it's been like a year and a half almost, but you're talking about 2024. That happened in 2024.
damn. My bad, Oscar. My bad. I'm a fake fan.
But me and Gio, we got the shirts from the Super Cup, so we
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
Super
As
Copa.
listen, right now it's still looking good, but the best part of 2026 still could come in May. With obviously nothing else is going to happen for us during the season, so that's what we're aiming for. But 2025 best time came all the way in January when Conceição gave us the only thing he gave us, which is that stupid meme of him dancing with the cigar after beating Inter and beating Juve the game before. That's the best part of 2025. All right, so
Oh,
let's
see, it was close. It
yeah.
was close. Fabio was at the October. See,
Oh,
that's all.
see, that's why all the Diddy baby oil I steal a lot of sorts. That's right. All right, so let's go to the next part. So, G, obviously, we talked about Nicholas Fulkrug coming. We have a striker now while we're still dealing with the injuries in regards to Jimenez being out for at least a few more months. Where
Who
obviously
is
we're
that? Who's that?
Jimenez. That's El
Is he a
Bebote.
is he a
El Bebote. You
TikToker?
remember?
I
No,
thought he
if
doing
he was a
TikToks.
TikToker, he doesn't have to ever stop. But Nkunku has been not really everything besides one good game.
But
We have to find.
Bebote was doing TikTok videos today. Fabio saying that he's back from injury. He was on the what are
Bro,
those things?
no, I saw him on like some stroller, bro. There's no way he's out for another couple of months.
So
Stop being
those videos
get
are
off
AI.
of TikTok. Get off of
Those are
TikTok.
those are
That's
AI.
AI. That's AI, bro. That's AI. But I want to ask you, right? January windows open. Obviously, we had an insane January window last year. We started bringing in everybody. But you see where we are. You see the position we're in the table. You see these players that we have right now. If you're there, you have a seat at the table and you're talking to Furlani and Tade
Mm.
and Allegri. Where are your ideas of what Milan does next? Do you think we still need a second striker? Do we need a little more depth at the back? Do you want to see another wing back come in on either side? What are your thoughts if you're talking to them about the transfer window here in January?
I'm saying to that man, I mean, we've been see this is how stupid this is why like the management like irks a lot of people, and like even the people that are not real Milan fans that all they want to do is talk shit about the management. But I go spend that money on Ryan. 40 million. I mean, we spent that shit on fucking Nkuku. So I don't know. And in Nkuku, I was saying it. He hadn't played in 2 years. He hadn't doing that. So now you're gonna spend it on a kid that has a potential to be Vinny Jr. or even surpass Vinny Jr. He's strong. He's ready, Fabio. And then now, oh, the market is Premier League. Nah, bro, Premier League or Bayern Munich or Real. No, come on, bro. We could pay 40 million. If we pay 40 million for that bump in Cuckoo that brought out the balloon twice this year, then that means we could spend 40 million for him. Come on. Look at the chances. Look at Chelsea. They spent 40 million on Estavio plus 20 million bonuses. But look at the kid; he's been performing. So I think we need another killer, Fabio. I think and that would give Leao motivation, knowing that a young buck is coming for his spot, Fabio, because he has all the talent in the world. 40 million to me is nothing, especially after you wasted that shit on Nkuku. So I don't know if Cardinale was doing balloons, Nas balloons with Nkunku. That's why he signed them. But come on, man.
I still think you capitalize on selling Nkunku if you can, because he's not done enough in the 6 months that he's been here. He's had opportunities. He's played multiple games, and he has 2 goals. One was a penalty, and another one was a tap in off a shot save. Again, that's good that you're Johnny on the spot, but come on, make the sale, get your money that you spent on him, and get rid of him. Now, go out there, find a suitable striker to pair with Fulkrug. It can't just be him. We don't know how long it's going to be until we even see Jimenez. And has he been really good? I don't know. But we need somebody else. Go.
But did for Jimenez tear his ACL, Fabio, that he's been out this long?
No, but he just had surgery. It's going to guarantee him out for almost 2 months, bro. That just happened like a few weeks ago.
Hasn't he been out for like 2 months already?
He's not coming back, bro, probably until March. That's what I think. So you need another striker. And anyway, we're playing two players in this position, and Pulisic and Leao are not really great in these positions. Pulisic could kind of play anywhere. Yeah, Jimenez has a bad ankle problem. That's what they're saying. So Allegri said
till April,
months, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
Then
bro.
why don't they just say that he tore his ACL?
He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait until your birthday and pop out of your birthday cake. That's what he said he's doing, bro, with the mask. His ankle's really fucked up, bro. He has an ingrown toenail. He needs time, bro. You know what that is, bro. He got a club foot. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bro, because they falsely diagnosed an injury. Well, listen, again, El Bebote is not the answer. All right, he's a big El Bebote right now. He's been a bad choice. Everybody we've been picking up for these strikers for 30, 40 million have not been the answer. None of them have been good. So go out there, find somebody else, find the diamond in the rough. Metete still seems to be an option. I know he's on.
He wants to come. Yeah, but they want 60 million.
Well, tell him to suck a dick. Either take what we offer, find some deal that's fair value, or you lose him for free in the summer. We'll make an agreement as soon as the fucking transfer window's over that he'll come in June. And then you get nothing, you dumb cocksuckers.
And then he'll end up at Inter, because we'll be negotiating for $1 million here, $1 million there. It's either better to buy.
He wants to be a loser. He can go to Inter. They have 15 million strikers over there. All right, so it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, exactly. Inter will end up getting him for free. Look at you guys. All this negativity, bro. Get out of the gutter, bro. All right, G. We need a center back though. Need a center back. Could definitely get somebody to up Salamanca's heat on his ass, so he makes sure he keeps playing good, because we need another right wing back. I'd say we're probably good on the left side because you're going to play Bartezaghi and Stupian could be his backup. But Salamanca's Atakame is he good enough to be the backup? I don't know. He doesn't seem to be pushing Salamanca, so find somebody else. We need another center back, maybe even 2. So go find 2 strikers, go find 2 center backs, go get me another wing back, and I think we're good in the midfield department. Either sell Loftus-Cheek or move him into the midfield to be a 1-for-1 with one person. I mean, Jashari and Modric seem to be not being able to play together. So, okay. Then Ricci has to be the sub for Fofana. Okay. Then Loftus-Cheek is the sub for Rabiot. Then let's find something. He's talented. He's just not ready. Okay. At the comments, okay. But we need a guy ready who's going to be able to play more. Or start switching to a 3-4-3, man. Find somebody just more defensive who can fall back and kind of go into a back 4 to help the back. And you leave Pulisic and Leao on the wings. And hopefully our center forward can do something. That's what I want. All right, so guys, we're pretty much at the end of the show here. G, what are your final thoughts, man? It's been a rough 2025, right? At least the ending part of last season, and now the beginning part of this one, right? So we used to have these kind of teams
Mhm.
where it was like with Fonseca and Conceição, it's like we needed to score 3 goals because we were going to concede 2. That's how it was in like the 2024-2025 season,
Mhm.
right? But now in 2025, it's like we're going to score 1 goal and concede 0, and it's not always pretty, right? But these are the ways that you win Scudettos. So for me, I'm happy seeing it. I hope it continues. But what are your final thoughts, man?
No, Fabio, let's get some
Parting
signings.
shots, baby. Parting
Yeah.
shots.
Let's get these signings in, man, and then like actually said, yeah, stop being on your ass, man, and give us time to meet up with our people, bro. Like everybody was on holiday break right now. Then you putting us at 6 a.m. You putting us on Thursday. Like what? You guys not work over there? Because we working over here. We working everywhere in the world too. So at the end of the day, Fabio, let's get behind the team, whoever signs. But I just we need to focus on right back, and I think they've been focusing too much on left back. Left back is good. I mean, not saying that Purvis is good, but Purvis could do a job, Fabio, and then we switch it off. Like he could come in and do a little jobs here and there. So to me, we should get a right back that's ready. If not, if Atakami's the goal, we need somebody that could come and play. Who's like a veteran, Fabio, like a Spinazzola type player, somebody that could just come in like a Florenzi, what a Florenzi was, just come
Yeah,
in and take
exactly.
the
That's
three, four
exactly the
games
type
and
of
say
player we
that,
need.
that's what we need for that right back when um that's what we need. And then we need I don't know if we're gonna get another striker, but if we do, like I'm saying, bro, Friesenada, I don't know if we're gonna spend that money, but to me, at the end of the day, man, I would go for Ryan Fabio. That's my dream.
I know you've been
40.
talking about this guy for weeks now.
Yeah, so I mean, no, I've been talking to for him. Me and Tim been talking about like a year and a half now. When he was at 10 million, now he went to 40. Like if these
Of
assholes would
course.
just listen, you know. So I think at the end of the day, Fabio, we just need depth and quality. Like I want Serie A depth now. If we're going in these next 20 games, like you say, Fabio, let's get this depth in, like veterans. Like let's go get Basquiat so we can flex on motherfuckers. You know Basquiat, Fabio.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So let's go get a players like that. Yeah, players that been in Serie A, know how to do a job, and they're gonna put their body on the line just to say I won the Scudetto with Milan.
Boniface possibly going to be retiring, right? That's the news that's going across crazy, bro, crazy. But guys, everybody out there, man, thank you all for watching, being here with us on Friday night, or watching whenever you do get along. We apologize for the audio technical difficulties at the beginning. We want to thank everybody who's been here in the chat. Big ups to our friend Anthony. This is what I mean. Again, Buonasera, gents. Batazaki's made me forget all about Theo with how much he's flourished this season. Anthony, you are a scholar and a gentleman. Thank you so much for your super chats. We need more of these, man. Me and Gio, we got a lot of plans for 2026. But if we can get more interaction here at the channel, more Patreon members, more super chats, we can do more things for me and Gio and the rest of the channel. From Vinny, Steve, Presidente, Jan, and everybody, man, we all wish you all a happy new year, healthy, happy new year. All great things in 2026, and something we all want in 2026. La Seconda Stella. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful night. That is our show tonight. We hope you have a great weekend, and hopefully Inter loses. Ovunque and sempre, everybody.
Forza
Forza
Milan.
Milan. Peace out, everybody. Good night.
Vincerai, non ti lascio